Good morning, everyone. My name is Aaron Dongzhen, and today I'll be presenting my research entitled Enhancing Hybrid Node Machine Learning Systems, a workload-aware alert prioritization framework for resource-constrained security operations centers under DDoS conditions. So this research focuses on the major operational challenge in cybersecurity known as alert fatigue. Rather than only improving detection accuracy, my research aims to improve how analysts make decisions when they are overwhelmed by a large volume of security alerts. So, Security Operations Centers or COCS are responsible for continuously monitoring network activities and responding to cyber threats. However, modern organizations generate an enormous amount of security data every day. During DDoS attacks, the volume of alerts can increase dramatically. Although RDS systems such as NOD are effective at detecting suspicious activities, they often generate a very large number of alerts. So as a result, analysts spends significant time reviewing alerts, creating operational pressure and reducing investigation efficiency. Therefore, the challenge is no longer simply detecting threats. The challenge is helping analysts identify the most important threats first. So the slide highlights the core motivation behind my research. Research shows that approximately 67% of alerts may be ignored or missed due to alert fatigue. Furthermore, analysis performance declines significantly when they process more than 150 alerts per shift. Current approach also have limitations. So pure node systems generate excessive noise and false positives. Pure machine learning models require high computational resource and often behave like black boxes. Traditionally, first come first serve processing treats all alerts equally, causing analysts to waste valuable time on low priority events. As a result, truly dangerous threats can become buried among thousands of less important alerts. So this research contains three main objectives. First, to investigate the limitation faced by SOC analysis under DDoS flood attack conditions. Second, to design an intelligent threat framework that integrates snort filtering, XGBoost estimation, and queue-based workload management. Third, to evaluate the effectiveness of proposed framework using operational metrics such as top care precision, false discovery rate, and alert reduction rate. Together, these objectives aim to improve decision efficiency rather than focusing solely on detection accuracy. So, these slides represent the core contribution of my research. The proposed framework uses a three-stage decision pipeline. Stage 1 is snort filtering. Stage 2 is XGBoost based risk estimation. Stage 3 is workload-aware risk prioritization. Instead of sending every alert directly to analysis, alert pass through multiple layers of filtering and prioritization. This ensures analysis focus on the most critical threats first while reducing unnecessary workload. So the first stage uses snort as high-speed filtering mechanism. Snort performs signature matching using deterministic finite automaton logic to rapidly identify known attack patterns. Its purpose is not final decision making. Instead, it acts as a pre-processing layer that removes obvious noise and reduces the volume of data passes to the machine learning stage. This improves overall efficiency and reduces computational overhead. After filtering, alerts enter the XGBoost inference layer. XGBoost is selected because it performs well with large-scale network traffic data and can efficiently process complex network features. The model generates an attack probability value represented as P attack. So this probability estimates how likely an alert represent a real threat. Compared with traditional rule-based approaches, XGBoost provides stronger predictive capability and better scalability. Okay, so this stage is the key innovation of my research. So instead of ranking alerts using attack probability alone, the framework combines three factors. The first is attack probability, the second is organizational impact, the third is prediction uncertainty. High risk alert with high impact receive high priority. However, alerts with high uncertainty are penalized to reduce analyst effort on unreliable prediction. So this allows the system to generate a smarter and more practical priority ranking. So a major limitation of existing studies is that they assume analysis can process unlimited alerts. In reality, analysis have cognitive limits. This research explicitly models that limitation using queuing theory. Alert arrivals are simulated using a Poisson process, while analysis processing capacity is represented by the variable C. So based on the previous study, the processing limit is set to approximately 150 alerts per analysis per shift. So by incorporating these constraints into the framework, the system becomes more realistic and better reflects actual SOC operations. So to evaluate the proposed framework fairly, I compare it against multiple baseline approaches. So baseline 1 use random selection, baseline 2 use pure snort processing, baseline 3 use pure machine learning, baseline 4 uses a conventional hybrid snort and machine learning approach. Finally, the proposed framework introduces workload-aware prioritization. So this compares allowed us to determine whether incorporating workload awareness provides measurable benefits. The dataset used in this research is CICIDS 2017. This dataset is widely recognized in intrusion detection research and context-realistic binning and malicious traffic. It includes multiple DDoS attack scenarios and provides label network flow data suitable for machine learning analysis. And the dataset allows the framework to be evaluated under realistic attack conditions. So traditional metrics such as accuracy are insufficient for evaluating alert fatigue problems. Therefore, this research focuses on operational metrics. So alert reduction rate measure noise reduction. Top care precision measures how many true attacks appears among the highest priority alerts. False discovery rate measures wasted analysis effort. Additionally, metrics such as throughput, misdirection rate, and backlog trend are used to assess operational resilience. So the goal is not to detect more alerts, the goal is to identify the right alerts. So the expected outcome is a significant improvement in analysis efficiency. The framework is expected to achieve substantial alert reduction while high top care precision. At the same time, the analysis effort wasted on low-value alerts should be minimized. Ultimately, the proposed framework should help analysts focus on the most critical threats within their limited processing capacity. Okay, so this slide presents the project timeline. The research begins with literature review and problem identification. Next comes dataset preparation and model development. The framework is then integrated and tested through simulation. Finally, the performance evaluation, statistical validation, and report completion are carried out. So to conclude, this research proposed a workload-aware alert prioritization framework for security operation centers under DDoS conditions. So the key contribution is shifting the focus from detection accuracy to decision-making efficiency. By integrating snort filtering, XGBoost estimation, and queuing theory-based prioritization, the framework helps analysts focus on the most important threats while reducing alert fatigue. So in summary, this research aims to bridge the gap between automated detection systems and the real-world limitations of human analysis. So thank you, and yeah, I welcome any questions. Yeah.